The mathematics of folding a piece of paper. Take a piece of paper and fold it in half. What have you got? Well, you've managed to double the thickness. 2 layers now instead of 1. And you've got one fold. Oh, and by the way, with half the size of the paper. Now let's do it again. We've made 2 folds and quadrupled the thickness. We've now got 4 layers. And, of course, we've half the size again, so that it is now 1/4 of the original. What happens if we keep going? Well, from what we have just seen, every time we make another fold, we double the number of layers, and hence the thickness, and we halve the area of the top. If you did this 10 times to a sheet of paper of area 1 meter squared, you'd eventually have 1024 layers, which would be more than about 10 centimeters thick, and you'd have a flat area of nearly 10 centimeters squared, a square just over 3 centimeters on each side. Between you and me though, I suspect you'll probably get into difficulties folding the paper before you reach this point. Now let's look for a pattern between the number of layers and the number of folds. If every fold doubles the number of layers, I can relate the two by using a power law. A bit of investigation shows that the number of layers is equal to 2 to the power of the number of folds, and, incidentally, so is the reduction in the upper surface area. The number of folds follows a linear progression, while the number of layers follows an exponential progression. Now let's unfold it. At this point we have 2 folds and 4 layers, and our law predicts this as 2 to the power of number of folds equals the number of layers, or here 2 to the power 2 equals 4. Unfold once more and we have 1 fold and 2 layers. 2 to the power 1 equals 2. Now let's go back one more step. Here we have no folds and 1 layer. Putting this into our formula of 2 to the power of the number of folds equals the number of layers, we get 2 to the power 0 equals 1. And this is an important result. When you raise any number to the power of 0, you get 1, and definitely not 0.